What's up, y'all? It's snowing, as you can see.
struts off. Now that we have the front of this bike built out and our center hub steering is functional, we now need to assemble the whole back end of the bike. Basically, the back end needs to mimic the front end. What else? What's next? That's it. That's it. I should have made it last longer then. So we're going to create a completely one-off swing arm that grabs the back wheel from one side, similar to how our center hub steering grabs the front wheel. We'll throw a straight edge on it and connect it up to our back wheel. But since the whole back and front end are custom made, the challenge is making sure that everything is true and square. You see it on the bubble. It's looking real even. But it looks pretty badass from this angle. I'm pretty happy with it.
It's super long. It's like limo now.
Well, guys, unfortunately, we do have to blow this bike apart one more time for paint.
You alright, Liv? I'm trying to decide what I want to do. Try this. Does that smell that you left? I just want to make sure before I leave. I should make some tea.
Places. It's better than forward, they go forward, backward, right and left. So from fall.
Hold on, guys, over here.
Over $25,000 in profit. 25 grand? That's a good amount of money for an old school Gotham creation. I mean, I know we're trying to do all the science stuff with Nick, but it's nice to know that the old way still works. Very nice. Well, if you guys want to go for paperwork, get this thing ready for your guys to come pick it up now. Get them loaded. Sounds good. I had a feeling you'd love that bite.
This was just spicy. Wasn't expecting it.
You're going to love this place we're going to. This guy has got a variety of cars. Right now, me and Mark are on our way to a salvage yard to find a car body that we can put on top of the tank. He wants something rough and dirty, and I know this is a big place to go. The good thing about this is that this personnel carrier is on schedule, even though we had a little hitch in to get along with the gearbox. You had a problem with that? All you need to know now is it runs and drives. Oh, what do we have here? Hello. Hey, John. Tony, how's it going, buddy? It's good, man. What's going on? So K-Man and I are at a car show, and we met this guy, Jimbo. We started talking about the shop, everything we're building, and I told him about the Tesla, and he just got real excited. So Jimbo has a whole bunch of cars. He's got a '69 Chevelle that he'd be willing to trade. Trade? Really? We're talking about selling the Tesla, not trading it. I told Jimbo that the Tesla's worth 90 grand. He's got a whole bunch of other cars in his property, and he's willing to throw some cash in on top of the trade cars. Cash on top? Cash on top. Nice. I really wanted to just get the 90 grand in cash. Okay, yeah. Don't we all want that? But what's the harm in going over and seeing what Jimbo's got over there? Look, I know Mark's not too thrilled about being put on the spot here. But Mark is a junkyard dog at heart, just like me. and he can't help himself to at least go see what Jimbo's got up there. Jimbo said he could do it today if you guys can come make it happen. Today?
Well, I guess there's no harm in going and seeing what he has.
Obviously, I've got no idea if Jimbo's got enough cars and cash to make a trade worthwhile. And getting Mark to agree is going to be an uphill battle.
So, text me the address, and we'll load the car and meet you out there.
Okay, I'll send it over right now, and I'll meet you guys there.
All right, brother. I'll see
We're
you there.
turning around. We're heading that way. But man, if this somehow works out, then I might be able to put this Tesla behind me once and for all.
It better be worth it.
You worry too much.
Man, I thought it said medium spice. That is spicy. Mm. To eat that, I would need tea. My mouth is burning right now. I didn't buy this. My grandpa did. The girls asked me for something today. They said, we'll go see Papa next week if you give us each $20. What do you think? I was going to ask your opinion. Would you do it? Why?
Dude, where is this place? There's frickin' tumbleweeds going across the road.
It should be just up here a little bit.
Yeah, well, you better pay close attention because I don't want to miss it.
You worry too
Well,
much.
first they asked
This
for
Tesla
100
that I brought
apiece,
into
then
the
they
shop
asked for.
has been a major setback financially.
Then I said,
Right
you're
now, we
nuts.
have a
Then they went down to
potential trade
50.
on the table that
Then they went
just
down to
might get
40,
this
and I
car
said,
out
well,
from
maybe
underneath us
20.
once and
But
for all. Originally, Mark
I
wanted
really
to sell
think
this
that
car for
the
90
next
grand.
time I'd
And
be
if I
like,
can pull off
what I
a
wanted to
trade
tell
with
them
some
is,
cars
I'm telling
plus
Papa I had to
get
give
him
you
out
all
cash,
$20 a
I
piece.
might just be able to get him on board.
That
What?
car is worth 90 grand. So this guy better be willing to throw down some cash on top of this car, or this deal's never going to happen.
You don't need to worry. Just let the master go to work.
Yeah. I haven't told Dad either.
Is this Sean?
Hey, Jimbo, how's it going?
What's happening, buddy? And this is Mark. How you doing? Good, good. When I met Tony and Caveman and they told me about this Tesla, I said, man, I got to see that thing.
This is a brand new 383 stroke motor.
Wow, you weren't lying. Nowadays, all you see are people converting gas cars to electric. So to have a car go the other way from electric to gas, that has major appeal to a hot rod lover like me. Well, it looks good. Let's hear how it sounds.
That's the best part of this thing. It's the only Tesla that makes racket.
Sounds really good.
So, you liking the Model 383?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Well, I hear you have a Chevelle somewhere around here I'd like to look at.
Right inside it.
Let's go take a look.
Let's do some deals, Jimbo.
Got a 69 Chevelle. Wow. One Chevy Turbo 350.
That's pretty clean, man. The motor looks like it's brand new.
Every piece you don't see is in the trunk of the car. Perfect trunk, no rust.
That's pretty impressive. I can't see the gas tank from the top. Super clean.
You know, it's not the belle of the ball just yet, but it's a nice, clean blank slate that you guys can go crazy on.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to go wrong with a Chevelle. It's not really about that. It's more about what else does Jimbo got laying around out here.
We got boats, we got trucks.
I like boats.
Don't say boats, please.
It's like a cornucopia.
Sean, what do you think about a tuk-tuk?
No, no. Okay, there's a lot to look at here. Why don't we spread out?
That's a pretty cool truck. Four-door. Okay, man, there's some shiny under the hood. Shiny?
Oh yeah, nice pretty radiator. I can see myself.
Yeah.
I look good.
These mid-70s square-body trucks are super popular right now. And I know that the crew cab versions are pretty rare. Abracadabra, alakazam. We do pretty well on truck builds, so if we can get this for a good value, it might be a good option to throw into the deal. This has my vote.
I give it my vote too.
This ain't too bad. All I'm saying is one badass Gotham Garage starter kit. This thing would be anything right now. It ain't gonna be expensive, I know that. Oh, well, I'll just point out the hole. Oh, there's something I like. Pontoon boat. It's seen some partying, that's for sure. Got all the hardware in it, that's a good thing. I could seriously make some money off of this thing. Sean's gonna have a heart attack. Oh yeah. All I'm missing is a beer.
What do we got over here?
We got a 35 Ford.
Believe it or not, I need a body for a tank, and man, this fits the bill. Jimbo's got the kind of stuff we like, and he obviously likes the Tesla.
Yeah, Jimbo's got some cool stuff out here, but it really all boils down to how much cash is he going to cough up for this deal. Remember, we've still got 8 people at the shop that need to get paid out on this car.
Let me round up the guys and see what they came up with. But he knows that we got to get at least 90 grand in value for this Tesla. So I'll start by giving him to shoot a 60-30 split. At least 60 grand in cash and 30 grand in vehicles. Let's just hope there's no surprises. That's all. So Jimbo, we're definitely interested in 69 Chevelle.
Chevelle's good.
And the truck that K-Man and I found, a Chevy crew cab, fired right up.
Oh, really?
I really like that one.
Is that on the table?
That one's on the table.
What about the pontoon boat?
The boat? No. Jimbo, tell me you're in love with the boat and you just want to hang on to it forever.
Pontoon boat is definitely on the table.
Thanks,
Just
Jimbo.
throwing it out.
Appreciate that.
Somebody gets it. You don't really care too much about that Volkswagen bus body back there.
The yard art?
I had a project for it, but that one could go too. This car is pretty cool.
We got one more car. It's a 35 Ford.
That one's got a little bit of sentimental value, but it depends where we end up on the cash.
Well, with all these cars, if I do the quick math in my head, then we're around 35 grand in value, give or take. Obviously, we're not even close to what this thing's worth. Throw in a measly 70 grand, and you got yourself a one-of-a-kind Tesla.
Well, 70 grand's not going to happen. Maybe somewhere around 50 grand.
Jimbo, this isn't a cheap bill. Hit me with a little better number. We're a little flexible on this. I know you want this.
How about 60?
How about 65? 65 is totally fair.
62.5 would have to be my final price. You can do that in cash today.
I'm good with that, Jimbo.
You got a deal.
Deal, man. Thank you.
Now that was a trade deal. We turned that Tesla into over 95 grand in value. How do you like me now, Mark?
Don't ever call me that.
And I'm going to get you a new cowboy hat, too.
Thanks for pointing out the fact that I got a cheap ass cowboy hat.
In all seriousness, this is a really good deal. But it's really going to be a good deal when we actually start turning these vehicles into cash. And this whole deal, it could be worth about 120 to 130 grand.
No doubt, I'm just glad this whole thing's over with.
Oh my God, me too, man. Having to fire you over something like this, that'd have been an awkward conversation.
Were you fire me over this, were you?
So I can text, I actually had it written down.
Yeah, that's spicy, man.
Oh, no way.
Oh, they're four.
Very solid. Sweet truck.
What do you think? Pretty stoked on this deal?
Oh, wait till you see what's coming.
honestly, we've never seen one of these big trays before. I've just heard about them. You have the 35 Ford. Wow, just Ford. So I'm really excited to see what shows up here. You're excited? Yeah. I'm nervous. You know that everything that comes in here, we have to build it, right? That's fine. All right. Oh, yeah. This is the finale. Listen to that shit.
In case you haven't noticed, we have a few new additions to the Gotham Garage family. Not only that, but I have $62,500 in dead presidents in my wallet. Which makes this about 95 grand sitting here in the parking lot right now. So here's the plan. The boat, the VW bus body, and the Chevelle, I want to save those for a rainy day. I think the easiest thing to do first is going to be that truck. You're really good at doing these trucks, Tony. I'll give it to you, Jake, and Constance, and I'm going to give you 10 grand. You just got to do what you can do with 10 grand. Yeah, I think we can do that. Then we got the 35 Ford. Caveman, Brian, that's going to go back over to Gotham because we're going to put that on that tank that we have. Oh, that's what's going to happen with that. While we handle these projects, Nick, you get with Sean and start thinking about our next high-end build. All right, cool. Now that the Tesla is finally behind us, I want to target something big. Cool. And get ready to do it. Just because we have a bunch of shiny new junk, that doesn't mean we can lose sight of our bigger goal with Nick and his new business venture.
Take off the trade, drop it on a tank, put a gun turret, flamethrower, a bazooka maybe.
Now that the Tesla is out of the way, I fully expect Nick to get us our next big high-end client very quickly. And when that happens, we're definitely going to have to dedicate all of our resources to that project. So that's why I want to put most of these vehicles in storage and focus on getting that truck done fast. Watch yourself. And that's exactly why I'm only giving Tony, Jake, and Constance 10 grand on this truck project. Straight it up. If I know anything about Tony, burning through 10 grand shouldn't take him any time at all. So he's going to have to get creative. I'm going to help Caveman and Brian get that 35 Ford over to Gotham so we can get it mounted up on that tank. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody wants a brick bed.
So what's the 10 grand plan here, Tony?
Definitely a short bed. Short bed changes this whole truck.
Yeah, it's a medium.
These center bodies look great lowered.
The only way they look good is lowered.
Yeah.
New wheels and tires.
Well, we gotta have wheels and tires if we lower it. I mean, it's not gonna be cool lowered on these wheels and tires. And anybody that's gonna spend 30, 35 or more is gonna want a decent interior. What's in there is not decent.
Hey, Leia, I hate to ask this.
Now I can paint
But
it.
while I finish this dinner,
$399 plus
did
materials.
you make some tea?
10 grand might seem like a ton of
Right,
money, but
that's right.
honestly, when you're buying car parts, it goes like that.
Nothing's off limits. We're gonna have it.
I mean, just the basics.
Oh,
You're
fuck.
talking materials, small parts, interior. That can take away half that budget easily.
It would be pretty cool to airbag it. If we can put this thing on the ground, that would be next level.
Okay, well that's expensive. If we're talking about an air ride kit to lower this car, that could be $5,000 right there. I might have to regulate this whole
Oh, good.
budget because if I leave this up to
Thank
Tony and
God
Jake,
for what
they're
you have in
definitely
this
going to
thing.
burn through that 10 grand before lunch. We're going to be really tight on that $10,000 budget.
If we can get creative, maybe find some deals and some good parts.
I actually think I saw an airbag kit in storage when I was there with Sean a few months ago.
Yeah,
I could swing by and see if it's still there.
that would be huge.
That would save a bunch of money.
So I think the best place to start is we'll get this long bed unbolted and off of this truck.
All right.
John, is that this right?
I'll be counting every dollar, guys.
Keeping it clear? I think this is the easy part. All right, look, full disclosure, I might not be the best at managing a build on a tight budget. But I think we have a pretty good plan to make a badass Gotham Garage truck.
Yeah.
First up, we're going to blow this truck apart. We're going to lift off the long bed and drop out the suspension.
It should be.
To give it a shorter bed, we need to chop down the frame and then lift up
Are
the
you
shorter
looking
bed
for?
to fit.
Oh,
Once we track down that airbag suspension kit in storage, that'll be our big modification. We're going to make this truck sit low to the ground and we'll push him away. After that, I'm going to paint it with a 60s color scheme. Then we'll finish it off with some brand new
First
wheels
of all,
and
go
tires,
Commanders.
a custom interior, plus
Almost 3 o'clock.
If we can stick to that plan,
It's
he's
on
right
top.
at, or even under 10 grand.
So go to,
And we're looking pretty good, but we just made a lot more work for ourselves.
go to the, are you on the spectrum
We need to
now?
start figuring out our short bit, figure out our suspension.
Okay, so get out of that, go back to like the main menu, it won't show you like that.
Constance is airbags.
So what you're saying is, I need to go rummage around in our dusty storage facility.
Okay, go to live TV.
Please.
Okay, there you go.
Really
Now click right, there you go, and then scroll down to top. It should be at the top because it's a regular channel. There it is. And if you can't scroll over and press the game right now because there's like 2 minutes left, but the pregame should be on, the pregame show. Oh, national anthem, they're about to start. Oh, okay. That's what it said, yeah. Yeah, the Eagles always do that. Yeah, they have a real eagle that flies around. It has a trainer too. I think it's a woman. But it'll fly around only the stadium and then go right back to her. Or it'll go where she tells it to go. Crazy. Eagles are so smart. Yep, there it is. There she is. Yep. That's the handler. First of all. And they only do it at their home games. So that'd be great. Yeah, I let an eagle land on me. I'm going to jail for strangling it. Yeah, absolutely. I really hope the Commanders win. I don't want to see that again. The Chiefs are going to beat them again. Again. I want to see Jaden Daniels take a stab at it. The Bills didn't beat the Chiefs. They're going until like 6:30. Oh, in the regular season. Touche. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You never know, Joe. Real. All right, I'm gonna finish up this game I'm playing, and then I'm gonna watch it too. But I'll see you. All right, love you.
Okay.
Yeah, from the last situation. We just got off the phone with the Ferrari owner, and the deal's off.
also be the type of signature build that would get my entire client list talking.
I know that there's not a lot of custom Ferraris out there.
And we're trying to establish this shop.
No doubt about that.
I thought my clients would trust my faith in Gotham right off the bat, but that's not happening as quickly as I wanted. So if the goal has been to establish Gotham within my circle of clients, then this car will accelerate that process exponentially.
Well, as long as you think you've got buyers for this
I
kind.
do.
Yeah,
There's a market for this.
I like it. So what do you think is the next step here?
Well, I'm going to have to beat the bushes and see if I can find a deal on a Ferrari.
So if you find the right Ferrari, I guess the next step will be just selling it to Mark. Easy. Okay, so we got a plan.
Yeah.
You know, I really got to get a binder like this. What do you call this? A dossier? Is that titanium?
So fill me in on what we're doing.
We have to shorten this to fit the new bed on the original frame. So if we cut the back half of the frame and set it on top of it, we're going to get 8 inches. We need to lay this thing out on the ground. What is that?
Everything you asked for. I had to go through so much dust, but I found all of this stuff in storage.
Bags,
Yes,
controllers.
everything. Look at all this wiring that I know you love so much.
They got brackets in here too.
Everything.
Oh, that's a story.
It's a short bed now, Tommy.
I think this truck is already worth more money.
Oh, for sure.
All right, so now let's get our airbags mounted and see if we can drop this thing on the ground. Good, Jake. Now let's grab it. I think it all looks pretty good. All right, pretty much done. So next up, I think we can start body working this thing.
We've only got a few days left until this motocross event. And our biggest issue right now is that everything in the cockpit has to be moved up about 3 feet, just so you can see out of the windshield when you drive. Our biggest challenge is moving the steering controls.
From paper to reality.
Just like that. Well, that should get it. That's working. It's got all the full throw in it.
Hell yeah.
Alright, good deal.
Right on.
I think the truck turned out pretty badass myself. Where'd you land on budget?
Just under.
Really? Under 10 grand to get all this?
Yep.
Well, I'm stoked. Can't wait to see it all go back together and rolling down the road.
Yep. There's not
Let's
much
get it
left.
done.
I think Mark's a little surprised that we came in under 10 grand, but that is exactly what we did. We got to be careful. If anything breaks, we're going over budget.
No pressure.
Even with these last few pieces, the interior, the wheels and tires, and our final touches, we still came in at $9,857.32 for anyone that's counting. I think for the money we spent, we totally changed the whole. Sometimes when we push ourselves around here, that's when the best work comes out. We started with an old 70s Chevy truck and then went OG off the garage. We gave it the shorter bed, a super clean paint job, made it look fresh inside and out. And dropping it low to the ground.
Actually, these chips are better than the salsa.
This is a lot of truck for a 10 grand budget. And now you can cruise in this thing all day long.
This came out really nice, but love how low it sits. Did we stay on budget on this? You were talking about only putting
Tony hit the budget.
10 grand.
Yep.
I think our potential buyers gonna love it. Our buyer, Gabby, is absolutely perfect for this truck. She's a drift driver, but she's recently been in the market for a hot rod truck just like this. And I think it fits her to a T. Hey, Gabby, this is Mark.
Hey, Gabby, I'm Mark from Custom Steering Wheel. Here's one of the coolest things about this truck is that it's full air ride.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Here's the best part. So underneath the trap door is how you access everything. Two compressors, a tank, fuel cell. So it's pretty much a race hot rod truck, but it's a daily driver. So what do you think?
I love the truck. I think it'd be great for what I need right now. I know we talked a little bit about price over the phone, but what was the asking price for this?
Because we ended up airbagging it and doing a lot more than we thought, we think a really super fair value for you is 40 grand.
40 is a bit of a stretch for me. My budget was around 30.
I don't think we can do it for 30. I mean, 30 is pretty low for this kind of truck. Why don't we go to 37?
I mean, I appreciate you coming down, and I get that it's not just a lot of truck, but a lot of time and effort to build something as unique as this. but I just don't quite have the budget for 37. Maybe around 32.5.
You think you can come up a little bit more and do 35? What do you think?
I really just can't move from 32.5 right now.
I know you like the truck. I know you're going to appreciate it. I know people are going to see it. So I think there's enough profit in it for us if I just sell to you for 32.5. So you just got yourself a truck.
Awesome, I really appreciate that. I am in love with this truck. I really love that it has that Gotham Garage flair, but I can drive it around every day, and parking will be a little bit easier with a short bed.
You got yourself a heck of a deal.
I didn't think that Tony Constance and Jake were going to build that truck under 10 grand. So to get 32.5, it's a pretty good deal. Why don't you go in the front office and get this thing all dolled up and outside so you can drive it?
What's been so crazy about this week? What's been so crazy about this week? Just curious.
Back to the day, these vehicles were virtually indestructible. So I want this rat rock big car to be tough as nails. One last push, we should have this super neat rat rock tank car finished. Grab something, let's get going. But we still need to give it those wild and over-the-top touches that make it a Gotham Garage original.
It's a pretty slick bolt. That is changed.
I want to put a map and a gold chain on the front. That's custom.
What?
And get tons of
Yep.
Gotham on the back. When Fred puts his absolutely insane vehicle on display in his park, it's going to be an immediate attention to that. But first, I can't let this thing go without taking it for at least one test drive. Back in the day on the battlefield, these vehicles used to go anywhere and haul anywhere. And
although our version is a lot different now than it did back then, there is still no stopping this thing. We started with an old M29 personnel carrier that was virtually left for dead. We gave this thing a shot of adrenaline and brought it right back to life.
If you burn your hand, you have to go to a burn center. If you burn your hand, you have to go to a burn center.
Stop is going. Sort of took a lot of creative license for this build, so I'm hoping that I got at least close to whatever he had envisioned in his head. My brand new friend, yeah. Looks like a nice Smith Roy. Yeah, it's not bad, but it's wrong. Looks like it's supposed to be announced in like 10 minutes. I didn't know what to expect. I just really crossed my fingers hoping you guys would put something out that I really liked. And you made it happen. It's amazing. I know it was a tough request, especially with the deadline I gave him such short notice. But Mark and the crew that got the garage just knocked it out of the park. I was just looking for something that would draw the crowd. Charge for rides. I cannot wait to get it out of the track. I think it's going to be a big crowd draw. Oh, no, it made you happy. I'd say bring us your next one, but this one's quite difficult to figure out. If you get inside the thing, grab it out there, we'll get one. Thank you. It's good.
We're bringing in for 2025. That's pretty good. That's the big grandfather project.
You're the guy that was just this whole thing all day long, never going to make money, but really get it done. I think you forgot the guy was on that. I just want to pull that back for a second and let you do it. And it's not necessary. It wasn't. You sure about that? Oh, so I can make you an offer in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks to get something on it. So, sounds like baggage is missing pieces to extend the range. That's part of it. That's a reasonable benefit to guys do. There's one more to it. It's actually level recovery. That's why part of the stuff is missing.
A theft recovery vehicle means pretty much exactly what it sounds like. It's a car that was stolen and then recovered by the police. And more often than not, these theft recovery vehicles are stripped down to the parts. Looks like somebody just started taking them apart. They didn't cut anything, break anything, and everything is unplugged. Now this car is in excellent condition for theft recovery. They barely took much at all, but there's always a chance that the car has a better shepherd test. So, Ferrari or not, we're going to need to know a lot more detail about this car before we can even think about buying it.
Hey Lee, I just realized. You know what that means? My truck is a salvage title now. For having that accident. Correct? But